So it's gonna be 205 in total, minus the $80 from the trade. You're gonna owe me 125. Let me show it to the camera real quick. We're selling one.
It really sucks that I get to make videos like this. There won't ever be a time where I'm glad that I'm talking about this topic. But of course, I mean stealing cards, theft, robbery, a big no bueno. You'd think people would listen to their mothers when they say, "Young Jimmy, remember 2 things. Number 1, never steal. Number 2, never bring home a blue-haired liberal." I think those are easy rules to follow, but apparently it's not. Like how hard is it to not bring a blue-haired liberal to the... Oh, brother, it's over for me. Jokes aside, it's really easy to poke fun about this topic, but it's never fun to experience it firsthand. And unfortunately, a vendor by the name of Gangaris Collectibles had that happen to him very recently. Opossum Bud made a fantastic video about it, so make sure you guys check him out. And yeah, roll the clip, baby.
Are you looking to sell or trade?
Both.
Okay.
So the first thing, the kid, who looks to be around like 12 to 14, I would guess, don't quote me on that, steals a Starmie from Astral Radiance, which is pretty expensive card, and right in front of him, he keenly puts it under the slabs. It's freaking nuts that the kid had the nerve to do it right in front of him. Not only that, but I'm pretty sure the kid saw the camera too, albeit I don't think he knew he was gonna put it on YouTube. Maybe he just thought it was a security camera. I mean, at some point, the guy is gonna notice the card's missing and check the tape. So I don't know the strategy the little man was going for, but it wasn't definitely a good one.
Do you collect 151s?
Yeah, I ripped a lot, to be honest.
Because you're the only vendor that had like all
Yeah.
good stuff.
I'll probably be interested in these ones right here. Do you want me to find pricing for them?
Yeah.
You don't mind me pulling them out of the sleeves also, right?
Yeah, just be careful.
Yeah.
God, it's so freaking brutal to watch this. I know damn well the kid was just saying that just to seem a little bit less suspicious and just to give off a good impression. It sucks to see that level of deception at such a young age. It's just not good. I'm not saying that the kid isn't nice in real life, but it's kind of easy to connect the dots on why he's saying those stuff. Like, oh dude, you're the only vendor that has all the good stuff. Like, brother, goddamn. And right after giving him the praise that he was the only vendor that had 151 cards, he steals the Blastoise from 151. Yeah, man, that's definitely not the actions of a guy who is complimenting him from the bottom of his heart. And it's funny because somehow I pulled a Blastoise from Japanese and English. It's a beautiful card, but I'm just sitting back here and just thinking, is that worth it? And that goes for any tangible object that it's a want and not a need. For example, like gold or something. You really have to step back and ask yourself, is it really worth the guilt? Is it worth you having sleepless nights over? And is it worth being viewed as a thief? And that's something you yourself have to come to an objective conclusion on.
Have the English version?
No, I sold it this morning. I had it, but I sold it. I love the Japanese way more than English, to be honest. The texture is way better. Not many people selling though, so.
Really? Oh, you want to buy some cards?
I mean, why not? If you are.
I got a bunch.
Yeah.
Kind of going up, but it's like, hey, take 70 or 80 when you can, and just do what you can.
Yeah.
You got to.
I'll pass on these.
He steals a Giratina from Crown Zenith and has like a little bit tough time hiding it in between his slabs. And why did that sound odd? in between the slabs. Like, oh my god. And in the meantime, no matter how freaking close the guy was, he was freaking oblivious. And I'm not blaming the vendor under no circumstances at all. In no way should a crime be blamed on the victim unless it's a voluntary action that puts yourself into that position, like swinging a wad of cash in the hood and then crying that you got robbed after. Like, what do you expect was gonna happen? But in these types of cases, it's just really unfortunate to see. So after this, the kid apparently steals some more stuff and strikes a deal with the vendor, which was probably genuine. But if you're stealing so much stuff, like, I just don't see the point of having a deal anymore, unless it's some sort of distraction. But right here is where the good stuff happens. This is the moment where the kid realizes he effed up.
Let me show it to the camera real quick. We're selling one Charizard V-Star, Charizard EX, another Charizard EX, and another one, and then a couple of singles. 120 and partial trade.
Oh, you record yourself?
Yeah, I do YouTube, so trying to like make content for YouTube. I record everything and like post it, and post it on.
Thank you.
Appreciate it, man. Enjoy the show.
Oh. You do YouTube? Oh, really? That's awesome, man. That's, that's great. Oh, fuck. You could see the exact moment of realization on his face when the guy was showing the cards to the camera. Again, I could see the difference between it being a YouTube video and a security camera, but either way, it looks incredibly bad for him. Maybe he realized that he was going to be shown to tens of thousands of people and got really scared. But either way, I think it's a lose-lose for the kid. Like, to be honest, if he saw the camera beforehand, I would have, like, taken a bail and just given the cards back to him right then and there and saying, oh shit, my bad, bro. It looks like I accidentally took the cards that I was searching through the binder. Even though that'll look really bad on him, I think that would have been a way better move than freaking doing that. Again, that's just being based off if he's actually guilty. And I feel especially sad for when the guy realized what was happening and tried to find his cards. It's like the feeling where you reach into your pocket and you can't feel your phone. It's freaking the worst feeling ever. And listen, I'll cut the kid some slack. He's just a kid. And before you say, oh, it doesn't matter, you're right. A thief is a thief no matter what. But listen, these kids aren't fully baked yet, as Walter White would say. They're still out of age where if they punch life, it's just gonna come back kicking them in the balls. So I really do hope this kid learned from his lesson. And from the looks of it, I think half of the cards were returned to the guy, but the vendor at least didn't seem too inclined to try to pursue any legal actions or anything. And again, I don't think the kid should have like a slap on the wrist and a firm conversation. Young Jimmy, what you did was a big no bueno. But hey, at least you didn't bring home any blue-haired liberal. Jokes aside, give Gangaris Collectibles a sub. He took the whole thing like a champ, and I'm really sorry for the guy. So yeah, just insane situation. That kid messed up so bad. I don't really think he should have a slap on the wrist. I think he should probably be banned from the convention, just as a reminder that you can't do these things without any consequences. And I think that's really important thing to have, especially for the younger generation. They need to understand that whatever they do directly impacts their life. And without that kind of realization, they're just going to continue to do dumb things. So I think that's definitely a better thing to do. And yeah, those are all my thoughts. Anyway, I hope you guys have an amazing day, and I'll see you later, weebs.
でもそんなんじゃダメもうそんなんじゃほら心は進化